Karlisa's channel. It's your girl. It's not Team Karlisa. It's vibing with Karlisa. So let's get it right. So as you seen the topic, let me know what is your thought process, because it relates to a lot of us, a lot of young girls. So let me know your thought process. As I said, I've been there, done that, have a huge story about it, how a church had really did me. But it wasn't that severe. It was absolutely the opposite. It was the witches of the church that had the problem with me. But how my pastor operated, my bishop operated, baby, he put them in their place. You hear me? You feel me? So as I say, we're going to just talk about it and see what's going on, how you feel about it. Welcome to the channel. Make sure you hit the thumbs up button and the like button on your screen. Just waiting on YouTube to send out all of the notifications to let everybody know that their girl is on. I am on a little bit earlier. Hello, hello. I am on earlier today. But I'm going to do a two-part session of this story. So welcome. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button and the like button on your screen, if you don't mind. I'm mad because I thought I had a hairbrush and I got frizzy stuff in my hair. Just hate with my hair like do that quick bend. So make sure you hit the thumbs up button on the screen. Huh? What I do? What you mean I shot the clip? What I do? Did you get the notification I was on? Or you were just going down the lives? Really got my notification. You already at the end of your expression. Really? So they've been real slow. People been saying they've been very slow. They've been saying that, so I'm not sure. So basically, I just got on to see what other people feel about what's going on in this world. Yep, it's in churches or whatever. And I was that little girl at one point. But my church didn't do that. My pastor didn't do that. So I was just getting on to see what everybody's thought process was. Make sure you hit the thumbs up button on the screen. If you don't mind. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome, and welcome. Welcome to the Vibe with Karlisa's channel. Hi, it's Liquid. Hey, I am from Florida. I'm in Florida right now. You guys, make sure you hit the thumbs up button and the like button on the screen if you don't mind. And welcome to the Vibe with Karlisa's channel. If you're not a subscriber, make sure you subscribe to this channel. This is an open floor channel. We talk about a lot of things just like this one. I am your fan. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Make sure that you hit that thumbs up button if you don't mind. And make sure you subscribe to this channel just as well. Listen, this is an ongoing situation. What's happening with teen pregnancy? Because I was there. But I promise you, my mom didn't give the pastor no permission to shame me in front of anybody. Also, it was so much stuff going on in my church that my bishop at the time, God bless his little soul, he didn't play no type of games at all. So this is just, thank you for responding for me. This is just for open floor plan to asking the public, what do you all think about this? About they announcing this in the church and shaming this little girl for just being pregnant. So just give me your thought process. What's the time where I'm at? 229. 229. That's where I'm at. Yeah, 229. Or 1429. It depends. Military time or the regular time. So I'm in Florida. the sunshine state. But it's not really sunny here. I'm telling you, it's cold. Make sure you guys, I don't know why they laid apart like that. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. And make sure you hit the thumbs up button and the like button on the screen. Here is 1 a.m. Oh, no, it's early. As you can see, it's daylight outside. It's daylight outside. But I'm glad that you on. Hello, hello, hello. Make sure you guys hit that thumbs up button or the like button on your screen. And make sure you subscribe to the channel, okay? Yes, I am. Okay, well, welcome. I'm glad that you're a part of this channel. You like the hat? Thank you. I love this hat. I haven't worn it in so long. Not mad because my hair didn't flip like it needed to flip. But hey, thanks. I love my, it is so comfy. It felt like a coat on my head. I subscribe to you. Thank you so much. Make sure you all hit that subscribe button and tap down on that like button. I'm telling you. Thank you. You are so beautiful. Thank you, Aaliyah. I appreciate it. Listen. We got to change our mindsets on a lot of things. And that's why a lot of people run from the churches. And I understand when sometimes people say, you know, I have church in my heart. I got God in my heart. But yeah, I understand all that. Yeah. And let me tell you, all churches don't operate the same. All churches don't operate the same. We also have a member that's like part of the family on here that have had bad experiences with a church. So I truly understand when it comes down to certain things. But with this one, shaming a team and then have the audacity to say what the church members won't do. First of all, you're not going to control me. I don't care who you are. Okay? If my mama or my father couldn't control me, who are you? Nobody. Nobody with exclamation points. Only person that can control me and the only king that I know is the Alpha and Omega, is God. Because he's the one waking me up every morning, not man. Man will switch out on you in the blink of an eye, okay? That's right. I'm telling you. Aria, you are absolutely correct. Keep up your beautiful words. Thank you. Okay, then I think it depends. There's a big difference between adultery and fornication. A young person who's not trying to be a homewrecker versus a spouse trying to wreck two families and marriages. Now, you hit a big one. That's why I love my channel. Because we're going to keep it real. We're going to keep it real, and that's why it was designed. For me to be real with you guys, for you to see my journey of everything that I have went through, that my husband went through, that my daughter is going through, what we're doing currently now, and pulling things that is happening around the world. So I'm telling you, you better do it. You better hit that subscribe button and smash that like button or that thumbs up button. Hi, you know, what's that? What that mean? Handy. What is that? Because I'm the creator. I'm going to ask questions. What that mean? Oh, I like your life. Well, I'm glad you do. I try to come on at least once a day. I slacked up for the last 2 months because I just had so much stuff going on and I couldn't concentrate. And I needed to hurry up and try to find my way to get back. And I had a lot of pressure coming from the man above. Like, you need to get back on it. Put your feelings to the side and do what I told you to. Okay? Thank you. Thank you for the explanation. So you all just keep on pouring in, and let me know, what do you think about this situation? As a parent, we gonna go just being a parent. I was a teen mom, okay? I know when my dad found out, I just knew I was dead. I knew I was out of here. Like, I knew it. I knew it for a fact. Listen, I'm trying to plug up my phone. Hopefully, I'm going to need a test it for somebody to let me know if you still can hear me. Okay, hold on. Oh, let me take a... Okay, I'm doing a quick test. Can everybody hear me? Or am I on mute? Let me know if I'm on mute, somebody. I can hear you. Perfect. Thank you so much. I just needed that clarification because when it connect to my car, I can hardly hear it. But anyway, thumbs up on this end. Listen, as a parent, well, as a teen being pregnant, I knew my dad was pissed. When I tell you, I was so scared. I never been that scared in my life of anything. When I say of anything, Matter of fact, I wasn't even scared. I wasn't even scared to call them and tell them I had just totaled their car. But when I had to say I was pregnant, who child, Lord help me, Jesus. And it wasn't intentionally for me to get pregnant either. Just trying to welcome all this. Okay, thank you. Hold on for a second. I forgot to do this thingy. Hold on, you guys. Sorry about that. Hold on. Okay. That's much better. Okay. So, listen. So when I had to tell my father, I knew he was going to be mad because I am his baby girl. So at that point, I'm like, oh my God, Karlisa, what shall we do? What shall we do? So I said something, and the silence what killed my spirit. That joker didn't say nothing. And it wasn't, hey, I think I'm it wasn't no even think. It was like, hey, I done messed up and I'm pregnant. No response. The no response was the worst response. It was just straight silent in the room. And I'm like, this man gonna blink an eye, say something. He didn't mumble a word. I promise you all. My dad did not mumble a word. My dad was, what I love about my dad, he was straightforward. And I got a lot of him. And sometimes it works in my favor and sometimes it don't. But I'd rather be straightforward with you, tell you what it is and what it ain't. And it was just silence. So about 5 minutes, and I could tell you exactly where I was in their house. I was in the den and leaning by his pool table when I said it. So I knew when I said it, it probably was heartbreaking because I knew better. My dad always talked, and I got older siblings. So my dad always talked, but I always even talked to my brother about it, by him keeping his together. So even at a younger age, this done went by my ears God knows how many times. And me being hard-headed. Mm, 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 mm. So that silence was a killer for me. I didn't know what to do, what to say, where to go, and who else to talk to. My mama was at work. So I'm sitting like, all right, this man ain't saying nothing to me. So I walked off. That joker asked me, who told you to move? And I'm sitting up there like, is this Negro crazy? Like, you ain't saying nothing. But as being an obedient child, I turned my little skinny behind back around, and I stood right in front of him, because at that point I was ashamed, and I didn't know how bad I had done broke his heart, because he had so many plans for me. My mom did too. So I knew what the impact it was going to be with the family. And I was nervous for saying it, but I was even nervous for standing in front of this man. So I'm standing there. He's straight unit. And by the way, my dad was in the military. So straight unit. I am not a soldier in the army. I probably look like one now with this hat. Hmm, hmm, hmm. I don't know. What do you think? I could have been one, but that's a whole nother story. What happened with me going into the military. Now I don't even want to talk about it. But when my father didn't budge an eye, I already knew what time it was. He was just getting his thought process going. And I'm still standing there. And when he did start talking, it was nothing but like cry me a river. Them stared, like he was beating me without touching me. Hello, 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 and welcome. Make sure you hit the thumbs up button or the like button on your screen. I'm doing well. How are you? How are you doing? But when I tell you just the voice, my dad had a deep voice. So, you know, them sergeants and stuff in the military, when they say something, you be like, ooh, that was harsh. From Florida. When I tell you, I was quiet and tears just rolling down my face, because the guilt was already there. The disappointment was already there. And as hard as I was at that age, I'm just like, dang, I disappointed my parent. And then we did release me to leave from in front of him. This joker called my mama immediately. I was going to try to figure out how I was going to tell her. But no, whew, to God be the whole, he called her butt. Then he go, my little cellular phone ringing. So I don't know if you all remember when you actually had to buy minutes and share your minutes or whatever. So I already knew I was close to my limit. And I already knew I was in trouble. I was not answering that lady's call. I wasn't even trying to. Then talk about your mama calling. This man is not going to let me up. So I finally answered the phone. Oh, your daddy finna take you to the doctor. Wait, what? I'm a girl. Don't you supposed to be taking me to the doctor? I told him, but I don't need you to take me. So, make a long story short, the next day, I guess she hadn't took off for the morning or some hours. I don't know. I can't remember. We gets in the car. They come banging on the door telling me to get up. It's early. These joker made me an appointment first thing in the morning. So you know when, if you're a female, you know when like that first like trimester, my body wasn't doing well. So that morning wake up was not good. I'm to the bathroom, and you already know what I'm doing in that bathroom. Okay? I'm finally getting myself together. He already got his butt in the van. You out there blowing for me and my mama to come out. I'm scared, y'all. I didn't know what these people was going to do to me. I knew they was pissed. So I get in the van. The location was, I would say, about 35, 40 minutes away. That was the quietest ride I have ever taken in my life. And the only thing he kept doing was looking at me in the mirror. And it was just like he was dry, but he just kept looking, just kept looking. And I'm like, this man, oh, he just want to strangle me. Daddy want to strangle me. So I get out. I get out. My mama get out with me because I'm underage, as you know. I'm underage getting out. They taking me to this place for this pregnancy. So I get out. The lady asked me, all the information or whatever. And my mama gave her, the information. So I'm like, okay. I felt like I was in safe haven for a little while. Thank you for joining. Make sure you hit the thumbs up button or the like button on your screen, please. Hold on. So I get there, and we, like I said, I'm sorry, I'm backing up. We done got out. We at the counter. So by me being underage, she went back there with me or whatever, which is fine. They confirmed everything, and she just gave me a look like it's gonna be all right. So I still got to go out there with the mean guy, the big bear. I didn't know what to say. So before I even got in the freaking van, he's opening up the door because the doors are electric. This man opened up the door. I didn't even get my foot in the door. And he asking my mom, what did they say? And she was like, yeah, she is. She pregnant. He was like, what? And then I had to go and sit down in shame. So after we got there, he didn't talk to me for all right, what about now? I think because my car had shut off. What about now? Oh, hold on. What about now? Can you hear me? You were sitting in shame. I was. I ain't gonna lie. I was sitting in shame, you guys. Because I always been that type of kid. I never wanted to disappoint my family. And I had a lot of responsibilities at a young age, to help with my mom. My dad was sickly, so it was like I was there for everything. Like, okay, perfect. I was there like for everything. So I never wanted to diss my parents for nothing. So he told me that the end of the road was not that part. It's the beginning. It depends on where you take it from here. And when I tell you that joker wasn't playing with me, he was not playing with me at all. Slacking in school? Oh no. What? You pregnant? Okay, and you're not the first and you're not going to be the last. Let's tighten up. My grades didn't drop at all. I was working. It was no excuses. I never knew about you having to be the strong one when you were young. I did. Because my siblings are older. My sister, we almost 8 years apart. And then my brother, 10 years, maybe 11 years, maybe 11 years apart. So he went into the military. My dad shipped his ass off real quick. He went to the military. My sister went off to college. She tried to get the heck away from Florida. So she went to college. So I was there young. That's how I know how to cook. I was cooking at the age of 8. I was doing a lot of things. Because some days my dad had good days, my dad had bad days. But he was a great supporter. He cooked every day. He did a lot of things. A lot of things. He didn't let his disability become a problem. He wasn't looking for his wife to do everything. He did. He cleaned. He worked. He did whatever was needed as a husband and in the household. So it was never any excuses. And my grandpa who had dementia as a teenager. I remember you told us that. I remember you had told us that. So yeah, we rocking in the same boat. And it's not easy as a teenager. And when you go into school, people don't realize how much pressure you have on you. But it's really not, like, you be so immune to it. It's like, this is what I'm supposed to do, you know. But when you really get older, you think about it, like, dang, you was doing a lot, you know. So I thank God for it because it taught me a lot. It taught me growth. It taught me about family, how much family is needed for one another and not looking for something in return. It taught me a lot. Okay. Oh wow. Yeah, it taught me a heck of a lot. So with me in that situation, it's like, dang. He wasn't sure if I was going to go left or I was going to continue on going on the right track. So I had a hiccup. Do I regret it? No, because I love my son to pieces. And when I say two pieces, two pieces. Like, so no, no regrets. I know one thing, this lady better not hit my car. My car is parked and I'm sitting in it. I'm paying, I can't even roll down my window because the car off. You see, I tried to roll up down my window and it wouldn't even roll down. I was getting thrown in jail and kicked out of school for being a pro-life Christian and fired from my internship as well. Now that's sickening. That's crazy. That is crazy. Hold on. He's trying to connect to this school. Hold on. Turn the phone to the car while you talk. Oh, it's about the lady. They just pulled off. The line is moving. The line's moving. So, you crazy. You know I had to record when the other lady was letting the baby hanging all out the window. You remember that line? That pissed me off. The girl hanging all out the window. That was the craziest thing to me. Got the baby hanging all out the window while you driving. I'm just being nosy. Then you have proof of she hits your car and we can still hear your story. Yeah, you're right. I didn't even think about it. I mean, she was this close. You in the line, in the pickup line, but you're so close to a parked car. Lisa baby wasn't strapped to an alligator. Hello. You right. Hold on, I do definitely got the and I got a little toasty in here because my car had cut off. Yeah, so you're absolutely right. I should have been recording though. And turning the camera and talking. But let you guys know what I'm doing. Okay, okay. So yeah, that's my part of, with my pregnancy with my father, the drill sergeant, trying to tell him. And he did not play with me. He made sure that I wasn't gonna go out there and make the same mistakes. I wanted to go out. He was like, "Can your baby go with you?" I'm like, "But I don't want to go out with my friends." He wouldn't let up off of me. I'm still on pole, yes, sir. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. When I say I want to go somewhere, and then one time, I promise you all, one time my mom could get on and she'll be able to witness. I was going to the club. My friends called me. I hadn't got paid because McDonald's was my first job. I hadn't got paid, and then, then my checks was, well, it was okay for a teenager. So I done went and got me a whole outfit. I knew that I was gonna be turned up. I'm going out with my friends. This man let me get all the way dressed. They calling me, telling me, out back then, we had the little pager, a little whatever. So certain numbers meant that the person is outside. They done paid my phone. I'm like, okay, they outside. So I'm talking, I'm in the bathroom, I'm brushing my hair up. Cause I remember my hair was pinned up. And these called like some, it used to be in a bun, but it was like pins. Like, I don't even know the name of them anymore. But anyway. So I'm spraying my hair, making sure it's all stiff and looking cute. And I'm trying to get the heat from out of there. So here I go. I done put on my clothes. Your numeric code. Yep. I done put on my clothes. My clothes was already on. So I done fixed my little face. Hair done. Going to get my little jacket to put on. I'm walking because we had two dens. So I had already bypassed him. So he was right there in his room. And I seen the baby car seat. I seen my child's car seat. But sometimes he used to put him in the car seat because it was easy for him to put him in there and then put him on his lap and then put him on the bed. So I didn't think nothing of it. So I stopped. I had to do something in the bathroom. I went back to the bathroom. Didn't think about going back to my room because my room was right across from my parents' room. Go into the little den because that's the way to go out the door. My baby is at the door in his car seat. Right. My baby is at the door in his car seat. And my dad is in the kitchen. So I'm sitting there. I went back through the kitchen. Back out of the little den to the kitchen. I was like, why are you sitting out here? He said, well, where you think you going? I said, I was going out. He said, well, he could go out with you. You go out somewhere he can't go? And I was like, yeah. He said, well, he's not my responsibility. He's your responsibility. Man, when I tell you that crushed my little heart, I know my heart stopped. Because I was in disbelief. I know this Negro did not tell me this little boy got to go with me. When I tell you that was the best birth control method of what he was doing to me, man, my dad didn't fuck off on me at all. I'm telling y'all. So he go me. Because out of our group, I was the one that had a kid. So I had to go out there and tell them, I can't go. He felt it was time for a baby to look cute and get the limelight instead. What? He stopped me in my tracks. That joker stopped me in my tracks, y'all. I am not kidding. So the girls, because they seen the door was still open, and I didn't close the door behind me. So I was like, I can't go. They was like, why you can't go? I said, because I got this baby. Now this baby, I didn't say my baby. I'm like, this baby. I got this baby, and my dad ain't say I can't go nowhere unless he going. So here they go, well, we dressed up and we want to go. And they was like, okay, well, I had real friends, y'all. They was like, okay, we can't go. So we could, like, y'all want to go somewhere else? And we were like, we really didn't want to go nowhere else. So we were like, we could go to like one of the 24-hour little restaurants, or whatever. And I was like, I didn't want to do that because my mind was already made up. But they were willing. That's why they said, choose your friends wisely. They were willing to cancel the whole plan because I had a baby. My baby had to go, which I didn't say my baby. I said that baby at the time. They was willing to do that just for me. But I was so pissed. I didn't want to do nothing. And when I tell you, he had my son completely dressed. That joker was dressed to go off. It was Denny's. It was Denny's. And it was like out to the, it was far away because, it was in our Regency area. And where we stayed, it probably like 30 minutes away, 35 at most. We didn't go to the Waffle House. So I was pissed. I was so mad. I was so mad with that man. I didn't know what to do. But as I sit and think about it, he was trying to help me not go out and make the same mistakes again. Not saying children are a mistake because they are a gift from God. I don't care if it is from wedlock. Not saying go and do it, or whatever. But I still say it's still a gift from God. And he just made it known. I'm not going to be around here babysitting. Now, going to school was different. But going out, no ma'am. Or going to work, that was different. So it's like, what the heck? At that moment, you don't understand as a child, but your parents understand. And that's why as kids, teenagers, you got to trust your parents. If you got real deal parents, you got to trust them and you got to trust the process. Because guess what? The next time I got pregnant again, I was married and it was almost 9 years later. And sometimes I just sit and I think about like, what if he was doing all that? Him and my mama. They were telling me, when I tell you, even studying, it's been plenty of time my kid had milk in his eyes. I done fell asleep that I'm studying and he's crying, or whatever. And it's like, what you bringing him in here for? I'm like, I gotta study. I gotta study. My dad wasn't feeling that crap. Take him in there with you. Go warm him up a bottle. And I'm like, mm, 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 mm. He was like, long as he dry and he fed, he cried, that's okay. He ain't gonna die. And I'm like, then he go me. These people that gave me a book of what to expect and how to do certain things if each week, your child is alive or here, month by month, week by week, or however it was written. I'm reading these people book. This joker, he told me to bring me the book. I took in the book. He threw it in the trash. Unbelievable. I said, did Carl just throw that book in the trash can? He tell me was nothing in that book that could tell him how to raise a child. He raised too many kids and he raised me, and there wasn't nothing wrong with me. When I tell you that man got me together, because what I was doing, he was trying to give my child some cereal, and he was young. He was trying to put cereal in a bottle. He opened up the nipple a little bit bigger for the cereal to see through. To my grand slam land smart man. Oh yes. Oh yes. Now I tell you, my dad didn't play the radio with us at all. When I tell you he threw that book in that dang on trash. But anyway, I got that. I'm gonna have to plug my phone back up. I gotta do another testy, okay, y'all? Oh yeah, definitely. All right, give it a minute. They called me abusive and controlling for not even being half that hands on as your dad. But now he didn't control her. He was just straightforward. Like, you do what I say to do when I say to do it. But he allowed us to speak our mind. He allowed us to explain like different things that we're doing and the reason why we're doing things. But if he say, you go to that store and you come right back, it wasn't no slickness. We went to that store and we came right back. If he tell us to do certain things, we did it. It was not, well, what I was doing, hell no. What? Say that if you want to, you're going to find yourself on the floor. And then he'll give you the phone. You can call 911. Who finna call 911? Joker, I got to come back on to you. No. So he wasn't abusive or anything like that. Now, he tore our behind up with the old-fashioned behind whippings. I allow everyone to speak their mind. You should. You should as a child. Definitely. But there were consequences for ongoing stupidity and rebellion. Absolutely correct. I'm all for that. All day, every day. I promise you. I promise you. I'm all in for that. When I tell you, my dad he just didn't play. He didn't play. And he was giving my baby cereal. I think he was maybe like 2 months, 2.5 months. And he had all our kids. My niece is around the same age as my son, but she's older, so they like this. And she's like a month, let me see, like a month and a couple of weeks older than him. And he kept them all the way up until they were like 4 years old. He didn't play that. He was like, they're not going into daycare until I'll be able to teach them what needs to be done and how it needs to be done. And they could speak if anybody hurting them or causing any harm to them. He did not play that. And he did not ask for one dime. Not a dime. So he stood in the gap. Great granddaddy. Great father. Like my dad wasn't just a dad. He was a father. And that's why I say it's no excuses for a man. Oh, yeah, I ain't going to go there. Because that's a whole nother topic, okay? Because you'll be surprised at everything my dad did as a man. Say black and never go white if they ever offer surgery for it. I'm screaming. Oh, no, I won't. In my common sense and consequences are considered child abuse, even if they are killing innocent animals and burning the house down. That's crazy. That's so crazy to me. That's so crazy. And less fortunate. I'm trying to think, should I go ahead and... I think I should go ahead and get my gas. I think I am. No, I'm not. But anyway, yeah, so my dad, he didn't play the radio. He helped out a lot. He taught me a lot with while my child was like growing up, because it seemed like we were we was like, it wasn't mother and son. It was like, this is my little friend. This is like my little buddy. A little buddy that I just can't take somewhere and just drop off and leave. And I think that's why my bond is how it is with my son. Now, even though I got a bond with my other kids as well, but it's like I was growing up with my son. And I thought that they were not going to allow me to go to college because of my son. They let me go. I was gone. Yeah. But I still had to be a mother too. I still had to be a mother miles away. He didn't play that. My dad when you could say 1 out of 1,000,000, he was 1 out of 1,000,000. And taught me a lot of things and how not to take things for granted. And it's like my friends learned too. My friends learned. My baby was all my friends' baby. When I tell you all my friends' baby, all my friends' baby. He taught my son's father about responsibility of being a young parent. And then at that time, it was crazy because with my son's dad, he had already had another girl pregnant too. So it wasn't during my time, so it was before my time, but I didn't know about it. So she had a baby. She didn't have I would say, the guidance like I did, but she had a little guidance, but she didn't have the full guidance like I did. So once we got to know each other, we got, okay, our kids are siblings. Oh God, hold on. Please don't hit this. Please don't hit this baby. I'm sorry, I just had to blow because of the girl walking and this person just backing up. Jesus Christ. Hold on. I took my babies everywhere with me, even on the job, even to Dallas. Wow. But their mother and that court taught them to be like them and to hate me as a repayment. Where everybody, as my dad used to say, every dog have his day. Karma is a. And some people don't realize this. Even you say, okay, I'm not in that situation anymore. Baby, you did it. You did wrong by a person. You're going to get what's coming to you. So you're going to reap what you sow. Trust me when I tell you. You're going to reap. So trust me, their time coming. Yep, their time is coming. All that you got to do is sit back and relax and watch. And they think it's going to be easy, but it's not going to be easy. Just like with me raising my child. It wasn't easy. It wasn't easy at all. And my dad would not allow me to give up. My mom was on that butt. She didn't allow me to give up either. And I think that's why they was kind of lenient on certain things. Like they didn't get mad with me of not trying to keep my son when it came down to like real deal stuff, job and school. Because they still wanted to see me prosper. They still wanted to see the growth. They still didn't want to see me struggle, being part of another statistic. Because I'm telling you, family, them mother fudge cake of family members of mine, and some of them on my page. Some are on my channel. Some of their mammies on my channel. And they thought I was going to be a statistic, but no, 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 no. I got further than your little bastard kids. Hold on, I'm finna move. I'm just moving along. Okay, I just had to move. I can't tell you how evil those monsters are who have the the ear of my kid. That's crazy. When I say that's crazy, that's crazy. But like I said, my dad was like straightforward. It was a valid lesson. I just don't see. I can understand you try to handle your stuff. And I'm going back to this baby story. Just like I just explained how my father had operated. He didn't go to the church. He didn't try to embarrass me. But he taught me value lessons at home. That actually worked. That I didn't go back out. I didn't go back out and try to have kids or anything like that. So his method truly, truly worked. And there's more to the story that I'm going to tell you. I'm going to also tell you later on tonight how the how the church operated with me as well, what they said and what they did. But for this man to tell the people and the church members they better not throw her no shower, they better not even try to attend a shower, and she wasn't going to have nothing. They was not going to pour into her because of what she did. That's crazy to me. That's crazy to me. So once everything went viral, the mom getting on that talking about, oh, I gave the pastor permission and this and that and blah, 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 blah. Yep, you sure did. You did all of that. Absolutely. You did all of that. And that girl, even if she said, okay, I'm going to go up there and say it on my own to get it on off of my chest, or whatever. Pastor, why would you get up there and add on to it? To me, that's crazy. And for as a mother, what type of mother are you? I'm not going to sit up there and let my kid get embarrassed. Nobody's not going to tear down my kid. I'm sorry. I would go foot to foot about mine. My biological, hold on, my hair. Hurt my little ear. Hold on, my earring kind of nudged. Yeah, with my biological kids or myself. No, 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 no. You crazy. You honestly is crazy if you think that you about to shame my kids. Oh no. No. I'm coming for your head. Oh, wait a minute. I left my church, and that's because they were in support of the young thing getting pregnant by a married family man who divorced his wife to marry the younger mother. Yeah, I don't agree with that. And people don't realize when you do stuff like that, that's not of God. Yeah, you may just go ahead and get married again, but look what you did. And I'm here to tell you all, if you never listen to anything that I have said or what I tell everybody on my channel, God is real. God is real. And when I get the nerve to be able to talk about that dang on journey, on life support, a lot of you all ain't going to be ready for that conversation. You're not going to be ready, I promise you. Everything they say. So be careful. You married, out there messing around, you going to pay. Getting another person's pregnant and you're a male, you're going to pay. As a woman, you get pregnant by another man and you married, you're going to pay. I'm telling you. Ain't nothing cute about it. I don't, to be told, I'm so far with my spouse. I don't even, it's another man is not even in my radar. I care less. I see men come and go all the time. Don't even bother me. Don't even budge. Like, I don't care. Just another man walking. I wouldn't dare go out there and get pregnant from another man. Or get pregnant and not know if it's my husband or if it's this dude. Boy, that would be so heartbreaking. I could never. Mm-mm. And people say, well, you know, they use protection. Baby, protection is not 100%. I need everybody to understand that. Protection is not 100%, okay? So I'm glad you brought that up. Thank you. What the hell? After a marriage was destroyed? I don't think so. I would have ran out of that so quick and in a freaking hurry. I promise you I would have. Okay, I'm just trying to look at my percentage. Yeah, that's crazy. I never been the type, because I was brought up in a two-parent household. And I know marriages has its ups and downs. And you just got to figure it out for it to mellow. And I always was taught sometimes things get worse before it get better. So I know what is meant to be in that category. So my intentions in life as being brought up is always not to be a home wrecker. Don't go and try to destroy somebody's home, because it takes two people. It's not one. Because see, if a person come to you and they come to you sideways, you can shut that shit down real quick. But a lot of hoes don't understand that. A lot of men don't understand that. And you think it's cute, and it's not cute at all. I never had the mindset of being a home wrecker, and I wouldn't be the person to home wreck somebody else's household. And I'm definitely not going to let them be a home wrecker to my household. That's why I don't see men like that. I don't see men, and I'm not living in no bubble. I just don't see people like that. I take people for who they are. Oh, I'm pretty sure you did. And then y'all moved to Pennsylvania. Yeah, I would have took off like that. What? No, no, no way. I gave my nephew the wrong lollipop yesterday, and I got the nasty one. Yeah, that's crazy. So I don't see how people, like with this pastor, I say he's wrong. He's dead wrong all the way through. He's definitely wrong of his actions. As a mother to another mother, you're wrong. But that's your parenting. That's your parenting, but I would still say you're wrong. As a home wrecker, get yourself together. And when you gonna give up? When you are, as a, I don't know. I think when God bless you with a wife, he bless you with a good thing, and you have to balance with each other, and why would, and this is my opinion, why would I want to mess up with a man that I'm with to just keep whoring out with other men? I just couldn't do it. Or why would I say I'm going to get a divorce just to go from man to man to man to man to man to man, vice versa? A man, bless you with somebody. You rather just be out there just living your best life or whatever as you think. Because you're going to get older and that shit going to stop working, as you know what I'm talking about. So, and it probably already done stop or slowing down or easing its way to stop. I'm just saying. So, if you that person, I don't know. But if, why would you want to go from person to person to person to person to person? Have you seen your trend? So I just think once you connect, then you got to wait it out. You got to wait it out. That's crazy. So do not, long story short, lesson learned, do not go be a homewrecker. And if you're looking at my channel and you are a teen mom, don't give up. It's life after that. You still going to do it because now you got this little person depending on you, okay? Oh, my back hurts so bad. That's crazy. From daddy issue. Yeah, that's crazy right there. But that's real talk. But that's crazy. Or they try out a lot of square peg lovers instead of husbands and wives. You right. I just couldn't do it. I was taught my body is my temple. You just don't go around and just sleep with every Tom, Dick, and Harry. I just use my dad words. You just don't do it. You take pride of your body. That's why I said, baby, you got to go cheat. Don't come and bring me nothing. Don't do that. Think of me enough not to do that. Love me enough not to do that. Well, I said I wasn't going to be here alone, just probably like an hour. I'm definitely going to get back on later on to a part 2 to this, and I'm going to add on to it, as well. So make sure that you stay on. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't see that. I'm sorry, let me go back. That's why a lot of them hold themselves out like they hold themselves out. You right. Men hoes and women hoes. Absolutely correct. So I'm going to just tighten it up, get myself together. And I will definitely be back on later on this evening. So make sure you chime back in. Okay? Talk to you soon. Be blessed. And thank you for vibing with Karlisa's channel.